When we first came up with the idea for the ultimate guide to resort marketing automation, we really wanted to create something that was comprehensive, but also very straightforward and easy to follow and easy to use. And I think we've done that. We've been really thrilled with the response to this. It's been downloaded hundreds and hundreds of times, and the feedback has been great. But I wanted to walk you through kind of what it looks like on the inside. I know sometimes you download these books and you think, it's too heavy. It's got too much stuff. I think what you'll find is that we've found a pretty good balance between those two things I mentioned. It's comprehensive. It gives you a lot of really good information, a great starting point, but it also is presented in a way that is really easy to digest and work through, especially as a team. So let me walk through just quickly a couple of these points. First is the table of contents. Really simple. We break it out by a few pieces. The first is a bit of a foundation. We want you to understand some of the principles and the ideas behind automation so that you appreciate and can kind of see the value in some of the things that we're going to talk about in the book. And then we break it out into 4 different areas: nurturing, revenue, guest experience, and loyalty. And along the way, we have some incredibly talented account managers. They're some of my favorite people. And as we worked on this book, they provided best practices. They provided very simple, actionable tips for each of these campaigns. We've included 2 of these on each campaign. You'll see that in a second. But they've done a phenomenal job in just making and adding a little bit of extra value to the book. So if we scroll down, we get to our first, we'll scroll through the foundations. This is that overview I was talking about. We'll get to our first campaign. You can see how this works. Really simple. So we give you the category that it falls in, the name, 1 paragraph of kind of what it's about, what the value is behind this campaign, and then 3 key points. What you should do, it's an introduction to your brand, when you should send it, immediately after they enter your database, and who you should send it to. All guests, version by source. And then we included these pro tips at the bottom from our account managers that, again, are just very simple, bite-sized, but actionable pieces of kind of best practice that you can apply as you build up these campaigns. And then after that, we give you a visual example of what that campaign might look like once you set it up for your resort. And again, there are roughly 20 of these campaigns. They're very simple. Each one of them follows that same pattern of overview, how to set it up, and tips, along with the visual example of what that could look like.